The Rotunda is obviously the most unique place to stay in Birmingham. It's been a part of the landscape since the 1960s, and it's intrinsically Birmingham. It's the only 5-star rated accommodation in the city. The thing that makes us different is that we place a huge emphasis on style and design, and no two of our apartments are the same. Everything is commissioned especially for this place. You can't go out and just buy off the shelf what we have in our apartments. They're unique. Paul and I started staying cool because we both travelled a lot and didn't feel that the kind of accommodation that we wanted to stay at was readily available. We both loved staying in boutique hotels. We loved the design elements of that. But they always came with a very hefty price tag and really not much space. So we then looked at serviced apartments and thought, great, we've got the space, but they were always very blandly designed with not very much attention to detail, and we thought there had to be a middle way. Paul, he's a design genius who can take any space and produce something that not only is wonderful to look at, but is a great space to actually be in. He starts with a chair, and in this case here at Rotunda, we've got Pierre Paulin's chairs as a starting point, which gives a colour, focus and a shape, and then everything is built around it. There's a huge 60s feel that runs through everything that we've got here. The 60s was our design inspiration, really. In this apartment, the chair is a wonderful dark turquoise, and then there's a wonderful photo on the wall. We took a whole load of models out around Birmingham, 60s wardrobe, and basically showed that concrete can be sexy. And there's a different photo in every apartment. The colour of the chair is reflected in the colour of the band in the photo, down to the colour of the stitching on the sofa. Attention to detail. They're a great talking point amongst our guests. We love them. All our apartments are named after cars that were built at Longridge down the road, so Mini, Clubmans, Roadsters, Maxis, classic names. At the moment we're in a Clubman and the bed is very near the window. The window is open fully, so it feels like you've got a little bit of outdoors, indoors. And I love lying in the bedroom in the morning, opening the curtains and just seeing the sunrise and taking in Birmingham life beneath me. That's a great pleasure. It's just a lovely space. It feels right. We are different to a hotel because, first of all, you've got much more space, but you can also make your own coffee. We've got Gaggia coffee machines with our own coffee that we chose ourselves. You know, if you want to go out and eat, you can, but if you want to stay in and eat, you've got all the basic ingredients. We put in olive oil and balsamic vinegar, peppermint tea, hot chocolate, and home comforts. We always like to think that when you come and stay with us, you're staying in somewhere that's at least as good as your own home, if not better. One of the wonderful things about when you're staying away from home is you get to try out lots of different products, and we've chosen our own range of hand-blended aromatherapy products. We've got 6 different types, and they all smell absolutely divine. So it might be a 60s building, but we're bang up to date with our technology. We've got television with Sky, but also an Apple Mac, which is integrated into the television, plus an iPod dock, and free Wi-Fi. The Rotunda, well, a Birmingham icon. It was built in the 60s as an office block, and it fell into disrepair in the 90s. It was actually going to be demolished, but a preservation order was given to it. Apparently the architect originally wanted to have floor-to-ceiling windows in the building, but I don't think there was enough money around at that time. He came back for the launch and he was absolutely delighted to see that his original plan for floor-to-ceiling windows had actually been put in place. The view from here is pretty amazing. There's all sorts going on, but it's amazingly quiet. Yeah, and that's because of some very clever soundproofing. But you'll find if we open the windows, we've got the buzz of the city. There's always something going on. And then you can shut the world away. The best apartment in our collection is the penthouse. It's got 2 bedrooms, both en suite. In fact, it's the only place in Birmingham with an open balcony at this height. Very, very private. It goes all the way around the apartment. You can sit outside, you can relax in one of the rocker chairs. Perfect for that late afternoon, early evening drink. There's loads to do in Birmingham. I mean, obviously we're right in the heart of the Bullring, so we've got the shopping centre on our doorstep, Zara downstairs. Selfridges is a few hundred metres away, as is Harvey Nicks. If you want something a little bit more cultural, then there are plenty of art exhibitions, there's the concert hall. And just wandering around Birmingham to see how much the city has changed. Staying Hall offers stylish serviced apartments for the independently minded.